completely random video. I just came back from doing a photo shoot and I don't have the heart to take off my makeup. Like, look at this. Like, who would have thought, this was a surprise for me. Even the lip combo she stayed on. And that was done by Macy's at Mac. Hello. I was totally surprised. Shout out to that makeup artist. I'll find her Instagram. Yeah, I didn't know Macy's does Mac like like I knew Mac does makeup consultations and like makeup, but I didn't know that it was a service included or offered once you buy like $50 worth of product or more when you buy at Macy's and Mac. And I was so surprised. Like, look at this. Like I've never worn this much color. Like I've always worn color, but not this much color. Like legit, like the pink blush and the highlighter. Like the makeup artist did so good. Like even this, like am I not slaying? Down to the brows. I told her I don't like Sharpie brows from 2016 because I feel like it makes my face look heavy. But she did like so good at coverage. And she also did like consultation. She's like, this matches and here we're gonna cover. And then like look at my eyes. Like this is like an MUA, she got 20 years in the game. And this is like white eyeliner and then the lashes, like give it a flirt, and then look at the glitter. Get that shift in glitter. And then this eyeliner isn't even an eyeliner. This is just lipstick. Like, we were hesitant at first. She was asking me, she's like, what do we feel, with or without it? And I was like, let's go all the way. And she did this in an hour. Granted, I think this is an option. You should totally ask, obviously. But I had bought in $50 worth of makeup. I had bought in their new glitter. As you can see, I'm wearing it, and I'm wearing it here, I'm wearing it here, and I'm wearing it here as well. And I bought their new glitter for my birthday, and I was like, hey, I want this. And then I bought it, and then the makeup artist at the counter goes, you qualify for free makeup, right? Like for free makeup, like makeover. I was like, what? She said, yeah, like if you want it like done today or like another day, just let me know. And she gave me her card, and I was like, bet if I got a free one, I'm gonna make it free for myself, right? I already paid for the service. And I came and I texted her and I set up the appointment, and I thought that was amazing. I was like, whoa. Like, well, why isn't this advertised? And we made conversation, and the makeup artist goes like, well, like, did they never tell you? And I was like, no, and I always buy makeup here. Like, I'm a makeup addict. I have like 10 plus palettes, which I should do a video of. And we got talking, and she's like, I just showed her a picture. I was like, hey, I kind of want like a dewy in makeup. Like, I'm not afraid of color, but I don't want like a color. But this is such like a pretty scheme that doesn't drag my face. It like lifts my face. Like, I can't believe it. Like, look at this. Look at this highlighter. I don't even want to take off this makeup. I'm like, this is so cute. Like, I feel like one of those like makeup gurus. Like even my brows isn't that heavy, and she taught me a little bit. Like she covered my acne spots pretty good, and she got my blush really good as well. And I mean, I recommend this to anybody. This is like such a great start. Probably gonna do a couple more videos if you see me with my makeup, is because I'm doing a couple more videos with this. But if you didn't know, like Mac does it. Mac with Macy's does it. I don't know if Mac in general in their stores does it. I don't know if my mall actually has it anymore. I don't I don't I don't think they do. I don't think we have a makeup Mac anymore. RIP, right? But I was so shocked, and I was talking to her and I was like, going into the topic of makeup, I was like, hey, like, like how long have you been in the game? She was like 20 years. I'm like, dang girl, I've only been in this like for less than 10, and I still can't figure things out for myself. And like there's things I'm still learning and processing in so many forms. So my one thing was like, I just don't like the reformulas that are happening. Like recently I had to go get the two Estee Lauder's original formulas before the new formulas came out, because I was like, no, like I don't want Give me the talc. Give me give me the OG formula of what made it stick. I find that like the skincare with makeup just does not work for skin types like me because I have a combination of like texture, dry in some areas, and oily in some areas. Like my nose is very oily, but like some areas around my cheek because I have facial hair, like little peach fuzz, it's like textured around here, but it's dry. And then I have a dry under eye as well. So like some of these new reformulations don't even match well with me. But, you know, I blame the European Union on this one, but you know what? Whatever, right? So I was like, let me go look. And then I was like, let me look at my old formulas. Like, let me look at what like I got in my caboodle. And I took it out and I saw my old Huda bronzer back in 2018. The first ingredient it says is like talc. And I was like, talc? I was like, oh. And then my new ones, the little minis that I bought like a year ago. I know. Makeup is fine as long as it doesn't damage my skin. As long as we don't got an irritation, we're good. The new ones don't even have talc anymore, and like I'm not a fan of skincare and makeup. Like, 'cause it breaks apart. It just doesn't go with my skin. Now, if you have like sensitive skin, or if you have more of a dry phase, or if you're someone who's like older with more mature skin, like with more like wrinkles, and you like creams are more of your jam, I think skincare, makeup, and like the new reformulations work best for that. But I'm someone who's in the heat and not, I'm young. I'm on the younger end, and I'm in the heat and in humidity. I need my makeup to last and give me coverage. Ugh. YouTube. You'll see me young. You've seen worse. But I just don't understand these reformulas. Like I get it from like a health standpoint, but I wish they could sell like two forms of it. I'm just sad to see specifically Estee Lauder go, just because it's such a staple. Like it can last in the heat. When I went to Paris in the summer, that was like my go-to. It did not come off, and that's because I was out like for 12 plus hours in a day. I mean, I took it on a 12-hour flight from Texas to London to Paris. And then when I was out and about, granted, Paris in the summer, sorry, Parisians, it's not that hot compared to Texas summer. Like southern summers, those are hot. And even in southern heat, me sweating, it does not come off. That's without like the Revlon spray or the Urban Decay spray. And in Paris, I was able to outlast. I was like, wow, this is like, I love Estee Lauder, and Estee Lauder, like, to me, has a special place in my heart. It's my first makeup when I was a teen. My mom bought it for me. Like when I first started getting into it, I don't have my little original makeup gifts that come with it. That's when Bells was still around. Ooh, Bells was still around, and I was like, Mom, I want to get into makeup. Like think I was 17, around there, 16, 17, and I got my powder foundation from them, and then eventually I graduated to their liquid foundation, and I used it because at that time there wasn't a lot of skin range or a lot of options. And then I switched to Fenty, and then, my whole journey there began. And I was like, it's so special because it's like from mother to daughter. Like, I love Estee Lauder. I love their shimmers when they give their little free stuff, especially at Macy's. I love Macy's, like, because they have like gifts with their perfumes, or like specials. And like with Estee Lauder specifically, you get like the little makeup bag. Or I don't know if their online store does it. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? It's early. But I love going to Macy's, Mac and Estee Lauder, because they get free gifts and like little sets and stuff. At least the one in my local mall does. There's a lot of people that shop, so we have like a lot of that promos going on. But I'm just sad to see a reformulation kick in. Like, I understand why, But keep like an OG formulation. Have me sign a waiver. Signing like, hey, uh, just beware, this causes something, and I'm be like, it's okay. We've been using this for 10 plus years, and don't even get me started on the prices. I still remember when the double wear foundation, when it was not that popular, was like $42. Now it's like $52. I was like, fuck, oh my god, oh my fucking god, like how can that be? But you know, I bought two. I went shopping with my mom and my aunt, and they got, well, mom didn't get it, but my aunt got a different formula. I just don't like the reformulation. It does not work. Like it sticks. It looks like my skin's dirty and it breaks. Not for me. If it's for you, good for you. But that's not for me. And like now that I think about the makeup evolution, like I'm so sad. Like I went to the store and I miss color. I miss the excitement of like the palettes, the packaging, and all that stuff. But like I'm also kind of glad because I love glitter. If you can't tell, I love glitter. I really love glitter, and this still isn't enough glitter. I want to add rhinestones, kind of thing. Give me that euphoria look. I'm glad that glitter, this kind of glitter, is here. Because when I first started off in makeup, it was more like flat shimmers. It wasn't like a sparkling iridescent glitter, like snowfall water kind of glitter, or like reflective glitter. It was just very one dimensional. Like it just did not move how I wanted it to. And now I'm really glad that we are in that trend. So every time I see it, knowing how I know these things don't last forever, I like buy them. I buy them. I have the Half Magic. I have now the Mac glitter, which, surprisingly, it has increased at all. It says it's 12 hours. And look at that. No creasing. And usually my eyes crease. Like, okay, Mac. I wasn't familiar with your game. I might get their stuff later once my paycheck comes in. But like white eyeliner, I didn't really think about it. I always knew it was a cosplayer thing. But I wish we had more creative makeup packaging. Like, like give me the funky, cool, like what makes you you. And don't even get me started. Urban Decay was like a grunge, more punk edge brand. Like I understand they evolved, but I'm sad that their setting spray changed. And I still have some of the old setting spray. I haven't bought in the new one because I don't want the new one. I now use the Revolution one. But the all nighter, that girl was it. It really did all last all night. When I would go clubbing, that thing held everything together. I was like, oh my god, But really looking at it, I'm kind of like, I'm fucking with Mac. Like, look at that. Like, I've never been able to have such seamless blend in one go without it creasing after a couple hours. And that's because she primed my eye. I don't. She used eyeshadows. I saw eyeshadows. This is lipstick, and these are Mac. You can't see it. Mac lashes. This is not a promo for Mac. I am not sponsored. Whatever. If they want to sponsor me, reach out. Reach out to me, Mac. Even like the lip combo, like I forgot to ask her for the lip combo. She gave me the list of what to cover. But she's like, you gotta play around with it. She's like, you need primer. And I was like, girl, I thought I didn't need primer. You live and learn. You live and learn and you experiment. But, I would do open back to the packaging situation. I do wish that Mac and Mac's always been black. But I kind of miss their old stuff as well, like some of their lipsticks. I miss that lipstick era too. Like the colored lipstick, like the greens, the blues, the blacks. You don't really see that much. It's a lot of gloss, and I don't mind it. But, like, I wish they were not, each brand wasn't duping each other. Like, I wish they still had their products. I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, Half Magic. I know they're known for their, glitters. or ColourPop. Like I know, like if I want something cheap and colorful, I can go to them. And other than that, I really don't know what each brand is standing out for anymore. Like Patrick Tall, like I know his shimmers and his blushes, but I've heard stuff about the mold, but I'm not really sure about that. Estee Lauder, like I know it's more like mature. Clinique hasn't done a lot of stuff to my memory. Like besides that one viral moment they had with their lip gloss.